Why Black Americans hate Kai Cenat? Do we hate Kai
The
Cenat?
only thing scarier than a white man is a black man that's trying to imitate whiteness through capitalism. Because there's
Okay.
nothing that he won't do in order to reach his goal of whiteness.
Hey, I don't like when people be using all these big buzzwords when talking to the general population, knowing some of us do not be knowing like I know these words, but for my fellow random individual, they probably don't even be.
I think this Target situation with AMP convinced
Using big words does not make you smart people, by the way. No offense to this guy. I'm not saying this guy, just in general.
me that almost all of them voted for Trump.
What? How?
Today is Monday, January 20th, 2025.
Okay.
Donald Trump becomes
6 months ago, right?
the 7th president of the United States. And at this particular time, him and Elon Musk are
Orange and guy who throws up C symbols.
still cool. Elon Musk, remember,
Bro,
is
America, bro, on the internet, and America is the only place where you could do a known genocide symbol and people can somehow accumulate it to you having some sort of physical or mental illness. I swear to God, bro. I swear to God.
the head of Doge. And shortly thereafter, we got this particular announcement. DI stands for diversity,
Equity, and inclusion.
And most companies like Facebook
Right?
had this particular programs to pull minorities and other people into upper management positions. So
Yes, and that helps with business as well. Because the more DEI friendly you are, the more people you have that look like you, the more of that audience you can target and get towards you. Like, did you know that a person is more likely to stay in college, to stay in high school, and not drop out of education and get on drugs or go to all these other various negative life paths if they have a teacher in the classroom that looks like them. So it doesn't just help the person getting that position, but it also helps that business get more buyers and more of an audience in that demographic. So it helps on both sides, actually. People just make it seem like it just helps the people getting hired. No.
you would see people like Caroline Wanga,
Yeah.
who is now the CEO of Essence.
She got that black people gap. I love that African gap. We loves to see it.
Benefited from this program when she worked at Target.
Ah.
But more to come with that. And so it benefited a lot of people, even white women, but black people also benefited in some way.
Right?
And so this program was to guarantee that blacks would be represented in other
Blacks.
groups in the professional landscape in upper level management.
Right.
And then we found out that as a company,
That was a good ad, O'Shea Duke Jackson. I can't even lie to you, bro. And then the ad's taking a minute to load. I don't really appreciate that, but that was a pretty good ad, O'Shea Duke Jackson. I will say that was a pretty good ad. I respect the game. I respect the hustle. Why is it taking a minute to load? Okay, back to the video, y'all. And it's taking a second to load.
DI was, it was gone. It was optional. If you wanted to use it, you could.
Right.
If you didn't want to, you could drop it.
So it was a requirement by law for businesses. Okay, that makes sense.
So Target said, Target dropped it.
Dang.
Target dropped their DEI program. A lot of people got pissed. And we started seeing levels of boycotts happening in early February.
I remember whenever we had a blackout day where we were going to go the whole Saturday, I believe it was, where we didn't buy anything from corporate America, any stores at all. And I actually participated. I don't know how much damage it did or how much of a dent it made, but I remember that movement specifically for like college students, and it was going around on TikTok.
In Minnesota. But there was a big boycott that was started around March 5th that was spearheaded by Pastor Jamal Harrison Bryant in Atlanta.
Okay.
That was supposed to last for 40 days.
People are boycotting Target, and here's what you need to know. People are not shopping at Target for 40 days. The boycott started March 5th and runs till April 13th. So this is like a Target fast for Lent. And here's why you need to get behind it.
Okay.
In January, Target rolled back on their DEI initiatives. DEI is diversity, equity, and inclusion. Target literally stopped promotion goals for women and people of color.
Okay.
Is that a company that you want to support? Is that a company that you want to stand behind? I'm sorry, but it's time to give up Target.
Right.
These people do not care about you. They only care about their dollars. You need to take control of your dollar and stop shopping there. Also, if you're investing in Target, sell your stocks. The organizer of this boycott is a pastor from Atlanta, and he said that this is a fast for accountability.
Okay.
Fast for justice. Like, we cannot be okay with how
the black dollar, the black people in America are one of the biggest consumers of capitalism in America, are one of the biggest demographics, period, consumers, buyers. We have some of the greatest buying power on earth. So like we invest so much into the economy, even if it doesn't come back for us. So this actually is an effective tool we could do.
Target is treating its employees. They're treating black entrepreneurs.
Now, it could be debated if DEI helped black people. And of course, I don't really think so, but it didn't matter. I didn't think this DEI boycott at Target would work. But boy, was I wrong.
Black churches have come together to boycott Target for 40 days during Lent because the giant retail store rolled back its DEI initiatives. According to Retail Brew, Target experienced the 10th consecutive week of a decrease in foot traffic and a drop in its stock price. The Black Chamber reports black people spend about $12 million a day at Target.
What? We spend $12 million a day at Target?
Thanks to Placer AI, we can track foot traffic at Targets in the Carolinas. And from March to March, in North Carolina, there's been a decrease of about 8%. In South Carolina, nearly a 5% dip in foot traffic. Now, you can't say this is connected to the boycott, but it does show...
It sounds like it's connected to the boycott.
And not only did we see it...
But honestly, too, if we're being honest, I would say this will work to get, like, traction in the news and a more exposure to the movement. But I don't think... Like, I think what really matters is not long-term. Like, it doesn't matter if you can seal a crack today. Can you seal a crack tomorrow, the day after? Will that seal hold that leak or that crack for the rest of the year? I think that's what really matters. So I feel like if whatever we're doing right now can't suffice long term, which I'm gonna be honest, who goes shopping at a Target to begin with? I don't even go in Target, so I'm not the guy who had to really worry too much about this boycott, because it's not like I go shopping in Target to begin with. But like, can we do this long term? Because if we can continually do something like this, then the price will continue to go down, and then that will make them do the DEI. But if not, then it's like, what are we doing this for? Just to, it's like when you break up with somebody and you leave them for a week or two, then you come right back. Then you're coming back after that week or two. Like, it's the long term decisions and movements that matter. And it doesn't sound like anybody has a long term plan.
In North Carolina, but in other cities like Detroit.
Target is taking a financial hit after dropping its diversity, equity, and inclusion initiatives. The retail giant has reportedly lost more than $12.4 billion in revenue. This comes as calls for boycotts against the retailer.
It hurt Target so much that foot traffic decreased tremendously. And even black-owned companies that were distributing their products with Target were getting called out on it. And it got seriously bad. But fast forward. Let's go back to the Essence Festival. Now, remember, a lot of people had a lot to say about, Africans taking over Essence Festival. And
what is Essence Festival?
Culture and
what is that? Let me look that up. Essence Festival.
Rice being there.
That sounds so good.
But another discrepancy was that the Essence Fest accepted a title sponsorship from Target.
Okay.
To a lot of people in the black community, especially those who vote Democrat, because Essence is now getting out of touch with the culture. You could have went with anybody else, like Walmart.
Okay. For all y'all don't know, Essence Festival is a black festival that just is music and African American culture. Okay.
Purposely, you disrespect the black community for money, and you know that Black America doesn't like Target right now.
Yeah.
Look at Target and try to meet their color.
So Target saw that we as African Americans were boycotting them and saying F them, and to give us a bigger F us, they decided to throw Essence Festival creators a bag to have them put their brand all across Essence. That is foul. And they took it. That is foul.
The line thin.
That's called keep going. We right. Damn.
at the Essence Festival, people were complaining about it because nobody really wanted to interact with it, according to some. And to make a bigger slap in the face, look at Caroline Wanga on LinkedIn. Now, Caroline A. Wanga, who is the current CEO of Essence, works with Target. But if you look at what
she's a DEI ambassador.
She says she's a DEI practitioner.
So literally the people that go against what she advocates for, she collaborated with. Hey, I mean, I guess it is business at the end of the day. Also, isn't this good when you think about it? Because it's like, okay, even though she took the sponsorship with the Target for this event or whatever, a lot of people allegedly didn't even interact with the booth. So it's like, we as black people, we as a black festival got a big bag. She got a big bag and she's black. The festival is black. It got a big bag thrown towards it. And we didn't give that much energy to Target still. So it's like, shouldn't we be more happy if anything? But I guess the people are saying like, she shouldn't even like accept it to even feel like we want them to know we don't like them, period. We don't even want their money. At least that's how some people feel.
So why did Caroline Wanga, who basically got her start with Target under DEI, and then also understanding that Target canceled DEI,
right?
Why did she then, as a CEO, accept a title sponsorship for Essence Fest, knowing that black people would not like Target?
She want, money, bro. They probably said a $5, $10, $20 million deal, and she wasn't finna turn that down for some broke niggas that want to boycott Target for 30, 40 days. She didn't care about none of that. And I'm not saying she was right, just like I'm not saying she was wrong, but like, man, bro, everybody's trying to eat. Everybody's trying to make sure they straight and they family straight. You know what I mean? Can't be mad at people for eating. This is you hunt and you get your food. You don't, a lion don't look at another lion and going, why you eating so much food? Why you messing with that? Like, nah, bro, you get your food and then you get on.
Even though they canceled DEI and
that's messed up though. I ain't gonna lie. That is kind of messed up. That's kind of messed up.
Hypocrisy at its best.
Yeah. But also, so I'm gonna let him finish his point first.
Fast forward.
Kai Cenat.
Now we understand why the black community has
we do. Kai Cenat. What is it? Okay, Kai Cenat.
Number one streamer on Twitch right now. I mean, he's the number one streamer in the world of a larger group called AMP, which has, him, Duke Dennis,
me and my niggas. Yeah, we got that. They say, why you too hype, bitch? Right? I feel like I'm amped up.
This product called Tone. Now, Tone is like
that is so hard. That's so fucking cool.
Product that you can buy. It includes like deodorants and
lip balm,
and stuff
lotion.
Like that. And because their audience is so huge, a lot of big YouTubers that have this following can sell in stores. And so they could put this product anywhere and most likely it would sell out. This particular partnership went to Target. And so when it went to Target, people were upset about it because of how the black community feels about Target.
Right.
And not only did the partnership go to Target, they started streaming giveaways in Target.
Okay.
What's the total?
It's gonna be 1406.
Oh yeah, this is kind of. I ain't gonna say it's. Yeah, the fuck. That's kind of foul, bro. There's no way all of them don't know what's going on at all. There's no way.
$1,400. Y'all did good.
Now, once this started happening, a lot of people.
Target used them. Target is using them, which I'm pretty sure. I don't know if they had a sponsorship with Target before the whole, because that was in January, but Target's kind of using them to go against the black community and get black viewers. It's like pretty much they get the black viewers back without bringing DEI back. When the whole reason we started this movement was for the advancement and implications of DEI. So by doing this and using Kai and them, they can bring back the demographic without us benefiting from it like jobs wise and discriminationally wise. So it's like we like y'all. We don't hate y'all enough to tell y'all not to come in our stores, but we don't like y'all enough to give y'all jobs or give y'all fair jobs. That's what the whole DEI thing is. So yeah, this is kind of foul. I can't even lie.
In the community, started trying to give some.
Yeah, this is foul, y'all. Damn.
Because they felt that, hey man, you guys are making the wrong decision.
This is a message for the AMP group, the streamers. I was just
he said the AMP group.
Credit, man. I love the way y'all work together, but You have to be careful, man. Do not let corporate utilize y'all. And
that's exactly what corporate's doing. Yep.
It's going to create brand, right, unalignment or misalignment, rather, to where they're trying to use you all to divide and conquer.
Yep.
Right? They believe they can get the demographic of young folks to start supporting Target again. Then it would diminish this whole movement that is boycotting Target. Anytime your people are doing something, whether you agree with it or disagree with it, everybody should be on point.
Yeah,
you understand me? If
I
people
agree.
Want to support y'all brand, they can take their ass online. But I don't want to see y'all helping them increase foot traffic into Target, regardless of what y'all business deal or structure is. The whole thing that y'all have.
And I will say too, though, they have like it's one thing if you're trying to make it out, you're really trying to get in. You really need a. Not saying AMP is fully wrong, because at the end of the day, man, like I say, you got to go find your own food to eat. Get yours. But I feel like AMP also, they have enough money to the point where they don't need to take like every deal that comes in. I'm not saying this is like every deal. This might be a once in a lifetime deal, but like they have enough money where I don't think they would be stressing if they didn't get a good deal, because they've dealt with Burger King, McDonald's, Nike, Jordan, Bang Energy, Ford, and like they've definitely had more than enough. But they're trying to get this whole Tone product off the ground, I guess. So hey,
y'all power is independence, but you have to always focus on your brand alignment and be careful of your associations, right? Because in the long term, they may not lose, but you will.
And the critics,
I feel like that goes to show though too, like AMP, like I just feel like this goes to show, just too, because somebody is black, that doesn't necessarily make them for us. Like Kendrick Lamar was trying to say, Drake is not for us. Just because somebody's black, just because somebody brands themselves as black and they use, you know what I'm saying, their black features to help elevate their success in a career, that doesn't necessarily mean they're automatically for us. You know what I mean? Like, we have to stop expecting everybody that has some sort of clout, that has money, that has, you know what I'm saying, some sort of fame or status to quote unquote be for us, to be an activist. Like, it's okay as well to be black or to be a minority and not completely rep yours. Do I think that's a little weird? Yes, but you can't expect that from everybody. And you can't be mad at people for that, because not everybody wants to deal with all those things that comes with that. At the end of the day, as long as you repping your set, as long as you doing what you need to do for you, why be mad at somebody else for doing what they want to do? Because you doing what you want to do at the end of the day. But I just think this just further shows AMP is not for black people. They are for their bags. They're for their money. They're for the advancement of their careers, like almost everybody else at the end of the day. And that's all right. You know what I mean? But I will say, just the more and more you hear shit about these niggas, sometimes it's just like, just a little disappointed. But maybe that's on us for having these expectations of these young brothers, man. You know what I mean? Because they never said they was for black people. They never said they want to see black culture, black America. They never said, none of them ever said that, to be fair. So we can't even hold them to that standard, because they never set that as a standard to begin with. You know what I mean? The only standard they said is that they make good content, and they've been bringing amazing, great content. So, hey.
Folks started coming after AMP, started coming after Kai Cenat, and calling them all
Kai Cenat,
because, hey, all of you guys are black, and the black community is supporting you guys, and then you're out there putting your product.
Yeah, man, that's fucked.
Is against the black community. And one of the people that came out,
bro, it's like when I see it, I'm just like, yo, y'all niggas are fat. This is foul. I don't give a fuck. I know I just said that whole shit about, like, which is what I just said just now is true, but what I'm saying now is true as well. This is fucking foul, bro. Y'all niggas know what we trying to do as black people and how we not fucking with this shit, and like they using y'all to say fuck us to our faces blatantly, and y'all just gonna let them, like. And it's like, it's one thing if like black people didn't make them what they was, but black, like, they're part of our culture at this point. But it's like, so there again, it goes back to what Kendrick Lamar is saying. Niggas use our culture when it's convenient, but when it's not convenient for them or their business or their advancement of their career, then they don't claim black. Or not even saying they're not claiming being black, but they're not claiming that part of the culture, but they want to claim the parts that work for them. Damn, nigga, this is fucked up. right? On both sides. I get why they did it because like shit. I'm saying like in my head I want to say I wouldn't do it, but shit, who knows how much money these niggas got? And it's smart. It's a smart business move, but just as a black person who loves being black and knows what I can't even say fully know because I didn't experience, but just has a little idea of what we've been through as a whole and still go through. It's like fuck, man. This is what y'all niggas do. And you got the youth. I ain't gonna like looking to y'all is like next up, and this is what y'all do. Y'all got the love and respect of us, and this is what y'all niggas do with it. It's hard to trust these niggas now. It's hard to look at these niggas as like, just not, damn, bro. Damn, y'all. This killed, man. I'm very inspired by AMP, especially Duke. He's from my hometown. I'm very inspired by Kai and his college story, Age and his college story. Chris, because he used to edit and I used to edit. Davis, and you know what I'm saying? Just being an authentic, joyous energy. Like, you know what I'm saying, Phantom, and just being a real ass nigga and from New York. Like, bro, I'm so inspired by these niggas, man. They just, damn.
In Target, which is against the black community. And one of the people that came out against that from AMP was Dennis Duke.
Dennis Duke.
Like, bro, no cap.
Okay.
They are lying, though. Like, that's the crazy part. Like, the same people who got something to say,
mm-hmm.
You telling me that if you had your product and Target was like, hey, can we please put your product in our store? You would say, no. Shut the fuck up. That's what I'm talking about.
I mean, bro, he does got a point. Most of the people that are saying something about it probably would take the bag. And I'm not even saying, a part of me wants to say, no, I wouldn't. Just because, like, I'm pro-black. I'm black, y'all. I'm black, y'all. I'm blacker than black. Like, I'm pro-black. Then, like, I'm black, dude. I believe in protecting our culture, the women, the men, the babies. You know what I'm saying? The fathers, the mothers, the sons, the otters, the dunkles. I just said the backwards letter of the. But, like, I want to protect that, and I want to do what's best for that. But, you know, sometimes what's best for you, I'm just about to release a video next week on the power of being selfish. Sometimes the best thing for you isn't always the best thing for the culture. It isn't always the best thing for everybody else. You know what I mean? So, I mean, he does have a point, man. He does. He does. What was they supposed to do, I guess, too, at the end of the day? Be like, no, we're black. We're not taking this and turn down millions of dollars that could make sure their kids are good. I don't know. I don't know.
Now, Dennis Duke is telling everybody, like,
he has a good point,
like,
man.
Bro, like, shut up. Like, you guys will put the product into Target if you want it, like, if you could do it, but you can't, and that's why you're hating. And this caused a big backlash.
The fact that Duke Dennis tried to get on here and lie and say that Target was not losing money like they thought they would.
Yo, bro, the whole video essay breadtube side of YouTube is finna have a field day with this fucking topic in this video. They're finna have a field day live stream debates. Foreign Man Friday, shout out to him. FD Signal, like, niggas is finna have a field day with this situation. I can already see it because right now we're only hearing the surface levels version of it, but they're about to dive deep into this type of shit, man.
First of all, we don't listen to nobody who lies about how many kids they got. Second of all, you lied about how many kids you got. I can't take advice from you.
She's
Third
crazy.
of all, you lied about having kids. I can't trust your research. You don't even know how many kids you got.
Damn. She got a point too, though.
And it continued to go forward.
A nigga
the only thing scarier than
kids.
a white man is a black man that's trying to imitate whiteness through capitalism, because there's nothing that he won't do in order to reach his goal of whiteness. I think this Target situation with AMP convinced me that almost all of them voted for Trump.
What the fuck?
What first convinced me was
I don't see how that convinced them, though.
Quinn Blackwell's cooking show, and she asked him who he voted for, and he said, I don't know, I don't want to talk about it. And that right there told me, because it's like, if you voted for Kamala, you would say you voted for Kamala.
No, that's not true.
But like the overnight stream at a Target is crazy.
Sometimes politics just isn't good for business. What is this nigga talking about?
People of color are boycotting Target because they threw out their DEI. It's really tone deaf and irresponsible.
Yo, shut your dumb ass up, dude. I ain't gonna lie, like, what he just said the whole time was assumptions, and it's like, you can't shame somebody for making a decision that's better for them, even if it's not better for the group. Like, you can't be mad, like, don't make that nigga a part of your group then. If you, like, we can't be mad at them either, honestly, fully. We can and we can't, because it's like, at the end of the day, too, niggas isn't for us, bro. I'm trying. Most things isn't for us. By us, I mean not the betterment of the black community. Most of y'all aren't for us. I might fully not even for us. At the end of the day, we're all for like me. I'm for me. You're for you. Like everybody at the end of the day. So we can't fully be mad at people just because they didn't do something for the community. We're really sitting here as people today. Oh, fuck that. Yeah. On one side, it's like they fucked it and that's foul. But at the same time, it's like, what the fuck were we supposed to do? Were we asking these young brothers who all came from nothing to not take millions of dollars that's gonna help their moms, their cousins, their daughters, their sons, their sons, their daughters? Like, are we really telling them to not do shit like that to help with a boycott, as if us boycotting isn't already enough? Nah, I can't ask that of somebody, dude. I can't. Cause whenever they was broke, nobody cared about them. Whenever they was broke and they didn't have none and they wasn't Duke and Kai and AMP, none of us cared about them and what they had going on. So why should they care about us at the end of the day too? Why? It's on us to make sure we're qualified. It's on us to try to maneuver in these spaces in whichever way we can. It's on us to it's not on AMP. It's not on AMP to save our culture. And although they influence our culture, I feel like your parents should put a good enough head on you to, you know, steer clear of things like this, or to how to move in situations like this when the culture calls for it. And it's ultimately on you if you want to help the culture or not. Regardless, though, I'm not mad at you, man. This is what you want to do. It's your life. It's your time. It's your money. So I think I'm gonna leave the video at there. But damn, AMP, shit, y'all niggas.